Can I be honest with you? You've been there, haven't you? Waiting for a text that never comes. Watching her walk away emotionally while you silently scream. Do you even care? You feel invisible, unnoticed, unappreciated. And the more you try, the more it seems like the harder you chase, the further she drifts. It's painful, it's humiliating, and it feels like you're trapped in a loop you can't break. But here's the truth no one ever tells you. The very thing that feels like rejection, the very thing that feels like she's slipping away, is exactly where the power lies. She actually needs you more than you realize. Yes, I know it's hard to believe right now. You feel small. You feel replaceable. You feel like you're the one begging for love. But if you listen closely, if you understand what's really happening behind her silence, behind her distance, you'll see a hidden power shift in your favor. And today, I'm going to decode it for you. Imagine this. It's midnight. You're lying in bed, staring at your phone. 1 minute, you're hopeful, thinking maybe she'll text you first. The next minute, disappointment hits when your screen stays dark. You replay every moment of the day in your mind. Did you say something wrong? Was that joke too much? Too little? Did she even care about what you said at all? Or maybe it's worse. You see her posting, laughing, living her life, while you're trapped in your own head, wondering why her heart feels so far away from yours. You've offered her everything. Your time, your energy, your patience. And yet, she seems to pull away, testing boundaries you didn't even know existed. You ask yourself questions that have no answers. And with every unanswered message, every delayed reply, every sign of distance, doubt creeps in. You feel less than. You feel unworthy. But here's the thing you don't see. The very fact that you care this much, the very fact that you feel this deeply, is exactly why she actually needs you more than she's letting on. You see, this is not about her indifference. This is about human psychology, about the hidden dynamics of love, and about the unseen power shift that happens when someone pulls away. That's why today I'm going to share with you 5 hidden signs she actually needs you more than you think, and the mistakes you must never make when this happens. Because when you understand this, you don't just survive the distance, the silence, or the games. You thrive, you reclaim your power, and you transform pain into strength. So pay attention. Every word matters. Imagine this. She suddenly becomes distant. She stops texting as much. She stops calling. She even seems less interested in plans. Your first reaction? Panic. You start chasing harder, you overanalyze, you text more, you beg for attention. Psychologically, this is called the push-pull dynamic. Humans are wired to test emotional attachment. By pulling away, she's not rejecting you. She's assessing your value. She's testing your stability, your self-worth, your patience. Mistake most people make. They panic and try to fill the void with desperation. What you should do instead, stay calm. Show that you're present, but not needy. The paradox of human relationships is this. When you stop chasing, you increase your emotional value. Your calm, steady presence signals that your love isn't conditional. And here's the truth. She will feel it. Deep down, she needs to see that you can handle her absence without losing yourself. Ever notice how some days she's warm, attentive, and loving, and the next, distant, cold, or indifferent? It's confusing. It hurts, and it makes you question everything about yourself. Here's what's really happening. She's measuring your emotional stability. In psychology, this is called emotional dependency testing. She wants to know, will you crumble under uncertainty, or will you stay grounded? Mistake most people make. They respond with anger or emotional overdrive, matching her ups and downs, thinking this will make her love them more. What you should do instead, be consistent. Your emotional consistency becomes your hidden power. When she sees that her highs and lows don't dictate your self-worth, she begins to subconsciously rely on you, even more than she admits. She doesn't want to admit it, but she needs your steady emotional anchor. Here's a scenario. You've always been the one initiating plans, texting first and proving your worth. She smiles, enjoys your attention, but slowly. Her effort dwindles. You start thinking, maybe she doesn't care. Psychology tells us something fascinating. Humans value what they have to work for. This is called the IKEA effect. We value things more when we've invested effort. By giving everything up front, you unintentionally reduce your perceived value. Mistake most people make, giving too much, too soon, in hopes of securing love. What you should do instead, create balanced effort. Step back, let her initiate sometimes, and don't flood her with constant attention. This doesn't mean playing games. It means respecting yourself. When she feels the need to invest in the relationship, her attachment strengthens. This is the hidden power shift. She begins needing you emotionally, not just enjoying your presence. Think about this. The last time she noticed your absence, did she call you? Did she reach out unexpectedly? Sometimes being slightly unavailable is the most powerful tool you have. In psychology, this is called scarcity principle. Humans crave what is limited. When you're constantly available, your presence is taken for granted. When you're selective, your presence becomes valued. Mistake most people make, staying constantly available, even when ignored. What you should do instead, embrace selective presence. Live your life fully, pursue your passions, and let her see glimpses of your independence. She will subconsciously start needing your presence more, because it now represents something meaningful, not just convenience. Ever notice the moments she opens up? Rare, vulnerable moments. She only does it with you. She shares her fears, insecurities, or past pain. She laughs, cries, or confides like no one else. This is huge. Psychologists call this self-disclosure, and it's a sign of deep attachment. The deeper she opens, the more she needs emotional safety. You. Mistake most people make, dismissing these moments or failing to respond with empathy. What you should do instead, listen. Truly listen. Offer non-judgmental support, validate her emotions, and hold space without trying to fix everything. By doing this, you become irreplaceable. She doesn't just want you, she needs the emotional sanctuary you provide. Here's the final subtle sign. She unconsciously mirrors your behavior. She notices your moods, your routines, your boundaries. If you're calm, self-respecting, and confident, she responds emotionally, even without realizing it. This is emotional contagion. Your presence and your energy influence her deeply. The irony? While you feel powerless, she is subtly, unknowingly, leaning on you more than ever. Mistake most people make, feeling weak or desperate because she isn't overtly showing gratitude or love. What you should do instead, recognize your quiet power. Your influence is profound. Her distance isn't rejection. It's her testing your boundaries, and you're stronger than you realize. So now you know the truth. Her silence, her distance, her emotional fluctuations, they are not signs that you're weak or unworthy. They are signs that you hold power. Your power is your consistency, your emotional stability, your self-respect, and your ability to hold space without losing yourself. Remember this, the way she treats you does not define your value. Your response defines your value. You don't have to chase. You don't have to beg. You don't have to shrink to make someone feel comfortable with your love. When you step into your own strength, when you respect your time, your energy, and your heart, she begins to need you more than ever. This is not manipulation. This is emotional wisdom. This is understanding the hidden power dynamics in love. Let's summarize. Silent test. Distance doesn't mean rejection. Stay calm, stay present. Emotional roller coaster. Be steady, consistent, and emotionally grounded. Need for challenge. Avoid overgiving. Let her invest too. Power of absence. Scarcity increases value. Emotional depth. Listen, validate, and hold space. Subconscious dependence. Your energy influences her. Embrace it. These are not just tactics. They're keys to understanding love, attraction, and emotional influence. So here's the final truth. If she cannot see your worth, if she pulls away, if she tests your patience, it's not the end. It's the beginning of a shift where you are no longer powerless, a shift where your love, your presence, your emotional strength becomes something she quietly, deeply needs. Because in love, true power is not in chasing. It's in standing firm, being yourself, and holding your value. The right people don't need to be coerced. They naturally gravitate toward your strength. And when that happens, the game changes. She needs you more than you think. And that realization alone can transform every moment of doubt into a moment of power. If this video gave you clarity, strength, or hope, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your support allows us to continue decoding the hidden truths of love and human connection. Thank you for watching. And remember, your value is not in her recognition. It's in your unwavering presence.